Welcome back to the Steve Champagne Radio Show. Welcome back, Cowboy fans, and everybody that's interested in this Micah Parsons trade and why Jerry Jones is a genius and every sportscaster is getting it wrong. But before I get into that, I would like to invite you to join us, our internet global family of friends that is a part of one of the fastest growing channels right here on YouTube. I read every single comment. I'm not AI, and we would love for you to be a part of our family. But let's get into this Micah Parsons thing, because there's a lot of things that all these talking heads are not only contradicting themselves, but they're not seeing the big picture when it comes to this Micah Parsons trade. I have several questions for everybody out there watching this video, and as I mentioned before, I read every single comment, and I'm excited to actually read what you think about what I'm about to say of how everybody blew it on this Micah Parsons trade here. I think Jerry Jones is a genius. I think he did the right thing by trading Micah Parsons. And here's why. First, everybody knows, and even Cowboy fans know, that they weren't winning the Super Bowl this year. It was highly improbable that they would win the Super Bowl. So, trading Micah Parsons, getting these 2 first-rounders, one, coming up in the draft and then the following year. But here's what everybody's failing to realize about the Cowboys. The guy that they got, Kenny Clark, is not a scrub. If Micah Parsons is a 10, Kenny Clark is a 3-time Pro Bowler. He's an 8 at least, a 7.5 for sure. It's going to help them stop the run, just like Jerry Jones said. And it was a lot of gamesmanship on Jerry Jones, but what people aren't seeing is the big picture, okay? And I'm going to get to that in just 1 second, but if you're a Cowboy fan a long time, you know about this Herschel Walker trade. They built those Super Bowl teams off that one player. Now, people might say that they didn't get what they should get from Micah Parsons, but here's why I'm saying Jerry Jones is a genius and why this is going to work out. Let's go first to what every sportscaster's been saying. Well, you got to get up to football speed. Micah hasn't been on the field. I don't know if I would play him much the first week, yada, yada, yada. So if he, quote unquote, didn't have a back injury, he's got to get up to football speed. That's number one. Number two, if the Cowboys knew in their minds they probably weren't going to win the Super Bowl this year, they're getting 2 first-round picks next year, and the Trey Hendrickson sweepstakes is on. Remember, Trey Hendrickson from the Bengals led the league in sacks last couple years. He's an unrestricted free agent. So now if you go after him, pay him next year, he goes to the Cowboys, and you got 2 first-round picks. Probably going to get a great running back out of that deal, another linebacker. It's going to make the Cowboys a better team, not this year, but next year. And then the following year, another 2 first-round picks, and you just don't know what's going to happen in the free agent market. I think it was genius on Jerry Jones' part because he knew in his mind they weren't winning the Super Bowl this year. Let's get what we can get and go after Trey Hendrickson because, we know what we'll have to pay him to get him and solidify that defensive line. Remember, the Cowboys did, that Herschel Walker deal. They built the 90s Cowboys off that trade, and they went after Charles Haley. Okay, arguably one of the greatest defensive linemen out there. It really solidified the Cowboys and made them a championship team. So for people out there crying about the Cowboys and how stupid they are, I think if they do what I'm suggesting, then you're talking about a genius move from Jerry Jones. But what do you think? I would love to know. I read every single comment, and I would like you to join us. Our family of friends where we talk all things sports, music, and entertainment. We want you to be a part of it. Until next time from the Steve Champagne Radio Show, let that sink in. And I can't wait for Lady D to join the show. She's going to be coming, so you want to see that. Subscribe to the channel. Until next time, peace.